Comedian's Act number 2 is a fully professional comic from Liverpool. He's been on New Faces, done various extra work, and was made Liverpool Comic of the Year in 1987. This is Act number 2, Sean Styles.
Oh, thanks very much. Good evening.
Evening.
Absolutely. Lovely crowd tonight. I want to say something, ladies and gentlemen. I've had a terrible time. I got up 6:30 this morning. I was up. I've got one of these Rottweiler dogs. Has anybody got a Rottweiler dog? Aren't they vicious? I've looked out of the window. It's got next door's rabbit in its mouth like that. I thought, oh my God. The kids next door love that rabbit. I've gone running downstairs, clouted the Rottweiler, I got the rabbit off it, it was dead. I went, I put it under the tap, I've washed all the blood off. Got the Rottweiler by the ears in the sink. Come here, yeah. I've climbed over next door's fence, I put the rabbit back in the hutch. Went back to bed, got up at 12:30. Next door neighbour's in the garden crying. I said, what's the matter, Billy? He said, what's the matter? He said, I buried the rabbit yesterday. Somebody's dug it up and put it back in the hutch. What's happened this morning? Please, stop. Oh, good. Was that applause if you put chips in? Oh, honestly, thanks very much. Well, you run round when you're laughing. These think I'm a documentary here, I think. Oh, I'm going to say something. My mum's at me get ready today. She's lovely, my mum. She really is. Lovely woman. Talks a lot of rubbish, my mum, now, you know. I got off me breakfast the other morning. I said, Mum, will you boil us a couple of eggs? She said, I haven't got time, I'll boil you. Come in for me dinner. I couldn't believe my eyes. Do you know what she was doing? She's putting Radox in the frying pan. You know this Radox? And she's slicing a mouse up into it. I said, what's that? She said, bubble and squeak. Some of the things she says, honestly, do you know, we're walking past the cemetery the other day, walking past the graveyard. She says to me, if God spares me, that's where I want to be buried. Go on, I will wait. But you see, I want to pick on you for a second, girls, because it's not just me, ma'am. All you girls in the audience tonight, you're all guilty at some time in your life of saying things that don't make any sense. I really mean this. Now, take, for example, my wife. Know what she said to me this morning? Listen to this for rubbish. Know what she said to me? She said, Sean, have you seen the inside of your ears? It's a physical impossibility if you tried it. And how many times, lads, have you been standing at the bar and your wife says to you, don't turn round, but look who's behind us. And a question for you girls, you know when you're getting ready to go out, you sit there for an hour and a half plucking your eyebrows, then you draw them back on with a pencil. Why don't you leave them alone in the first place? And where's all the proud mums tonight? Are we all proud mums? I know you're all in, girls. You know who I'm talking to. I've got a little question for you, girls, and I want to answer because this has puzzled me since I was this high. Why is it, girls, you know, when the kids are getting on your nerves, you know, the kids are really, really playing up, why do all you women all turn into ventriloquists? Have you seen yourself telling the kids off? Get out that stage, I'm gonna kill you! Get the shoes on now! What's that all about? Have you heard the things that you shout at the kids? No wonder they grow up confused. You shout things like, shut your mouth and eat your dinner. And what about girls, when you slap the back of the legs? This is where I learned to limbo dance when I was 3. I was like that. Me mum's going to smack me legs. You girls, you turn into a Dalek. Have you heard yourself? Don't go, oh, that's good. But the good side of it, girls, I'll say this. When we take it out, girls, it's got to be said, you really make a special effort to look nice. Each and every one of you tonight, take it from me. You look absolutely fantastic. I'll put it down to the fact that you spend such a long time in the bathroom. You do. True story. There's a young girl standing in the bathroom. And she's standing in front of a full-length mirror. And she's standing there like that going, oh. Do you know her, yeah? She's going to want a man. Oh, I need a man. Getting all excited myself here. She's going to want a man. Oh. And the little brother walked into the bathroom. He said, what are you doing, sis? She said, get out, you. I want a man. Oh. I need a man. Half an hour later, her little brother's walked into the bedroom. She's in bed with some fella. So her little brother's gone running back to the bathroom. He's like that in front of the mirror. I want a bike. Ladies and gentlemen, my time's run out. You've been great. My name's Sean Styles. Good night, God bless. Thank you.
but his time ran out, so he did a little bit over his time there. Act number 2, Sean Stars in Action, a fully professional comic from Liverpool. He's been on New Faces, done various extra work, and was made Liverpool Comic of the Year in 1987. We go to our comic himself, Melvin.
Hi.
Hi, Melvin.
Sean, that sweat on the brow, that's not because of heat.
Yeah.
That's not because of heat, because you stand there, and the greatest thing is, it takes usually 3 minutes to grab an audience. Your first gag, you've got a round on. That was a knocker. That was terrific.
Yeah.
And, all right, so you might have done 17 minutes just there. Might have gone over a little bit then, I think. But the thing is, you grabbed that audience, and they forgot they were watching, I think, they were watching a talent show. Maybe right, but it was like watching a very professional comedian. And I think you've got a lot of talent, and the name Style is great because you've got a lot of style, and as I say, you get, and that there is because of the nervous thing, energy. You had so much energy. Very exciting.
How many points?
Oh, I'm going to give him 38.
38 points from Melvin. Melvin, very impressed there. This man obviously looking for a place on our top 10 board. Claire, what did you think?
Well, like Melvin said, I felt safe. I knew you were going to be funny from the start, and I felt, I wasn't going to have to, for me, I amble mentally through everything, and but it was funny, and it was good, and it was quick, and I liked it a lot. It was really good. So I'm going to give you 36.
36 from Cleo. This is looking very good indeed. Cool. OK, Melvin gave 38, Cleo gave 36, a total of 74 points to act number 2. And that puts you right at the top of our top 10 board, okay?
Magic.
Will that man be in our final? Give him a round of applause. Yeah, top of the 10 board there. Well done to Sean, hey, and who's he knocked off? You've knocked off Mark Stone, our rock and roll singer. Sorry about that, Mark. That's the way things go. We've got to sing Confluence.